Ew.
We're live everywhere. Oh my God. I wasn't prepared for anybody to see my bottoms.
Okay.
Over here.
Scoot closer to the to the situation.
So like nobody probably even knows we're going live.
They do not know we're going live.
Next time say going live.
No, I told everyone over on Watch Autumn today at 9:30
No,
a.m.
not
Eastern.
those people. These people.
I forgot. Were you or were you not on hashtag Whack Wednesday on Wednesday? Ergo, you could have told them as well. Like, I forgot. My bad.
Hey y'all.
Hello, everyone.
Hey y'all. Come on in. Come on in.
Today, look, TC said I'm here, and
Hey, TC.
I told Amber that you bought your ticket to the masterclass today. She was
reeling,
so excited.
bawling, crying, tears of joy.
She's extra and being dramatic. So
hey, Facebook. Y'all.
Hi, Facebook. Hi, YouTube. So we are going live today with a very
we see y'all watching. Get in the comments and let us know you're here.
Oh my God. A very special hi Leah. Leah, I was just thinking about you today and I was like, where is Leah? I'm so glad that you're here and that you're okay and that you're commenting.
Hey Leah.
Hi Robin. Good to see you over on Facebook.
Hey y'all.
So today we're coming to you with a special live. It is entitled
Verse Life in the building.
Hashtag Twinergy. But what we're going to be talking about today is the fear of failing again, and how that can really mess with our confidence.
Hey, Aaron.
And keep us from trying to reach our goals again, but how it can't and how it shouldn't, and how we're going to be using all of these tools and things that we're talking about in our masterclass, our upcoming masterclass on Saturday, September the 14th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to go ahead and put the link to that.
Organized Energy Coaching and Consulting is waving.
Oh, it's Tiffany. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Tiffany. Hey, y'all over on Facebook. Robin said, I got my ticket.
Yes. That is hashtag Mastermind fam. So.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
What up,
exactly.
MM? Gang.
Yes. Hey. Okay. So today we are going to be talking about the fear of failing.
Fear of failing again.
And
if you're over watching on Facebook, let us know. And if you're either where you're watching, hashtag replay if you're catching this on the replay. You didn't know that you weren't here in spirit.
So to me, the fear of failing again is even worse than the fear of failing. Because the fear of failing, you haven't attempted, so you don't know. So you're like, look, I've never tried to do it, but I probably wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm not even going to try anyways. And then you just don't even try. But actually trying something,
hey Keto Dana,
failing at it, which you thought you were going to do in the first place, and it actually happening, it's just so much more disheartening to try to do it again,
Facts.
And I mean, literally everyone. Shauna said hashtag replay, I think. No, girl, you here live, girl. So.
You live.
But that just really struck a chord, especially in terms of weight loss. Look, we all know. We've all tried and failed at so many diets. So many times we've been like, this is the time, I'm finally going to get it together. And then maybe you just get sick and tired of it and you stop and you gain all the weight back and you go right back to what you were doing before. And you were like, I knew it because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it in the first place. And here I am again. And then you done told people you're going to lose weight. So they're like, hey girl, how's that beach body going? They're you have to face I quit, girl. It was too much, and it's just you don't want to do that again. Sheilah's here. Hi, Sheila.
Hey, Sheila.
That is heavy.
It's heavy.
And it's a lot that we've dealt with before. So Tanya said, what? The twins are double teaming on us. Yeah. Hi, Autumn and Amber. Hi, Tanya. Good to see
Tanya.
you.
Yeah, we are. Tanya, is that Tanya in Atlanta?
Yes, I think it is.
What up, Tanya?
I know, right?
State of Georgia. That's all we're going to say. Am I live?
Yes, you are here, Letitia. You are live. Yes.
So Autumn, explain how that makes sense for her in her life, specifically around dieting, which is her big role in her life overall to date. But what about being in that relationship? What about dating that person and y'all are known for going back and forth or on again, off again, or you decide to finally make that move to leave him or her, but then you look up 3, 4, 5 days, weeks, months later, and you're back with that person, and the shame and the guilt of going back on the decision that you made when you'd already decided that this was the straw that broke the camel's back, or you get back with that person and then they start treating you terrible and you're like, okay, I really am going to leave. But then just all the feelings associated with what other people think about you and what you think about yourself will keep you stuck and stagnant in a situation.
And then that's also scary because like you done told your girls and your mom and everyone, like, I'm finally leaving, I'm going to do it. And then they're like, hey girl. And then they see you back with them and you're just like, I know. Like, I mean, it's really about like guilt and shame. And then you just decide to give up, you know? Shauna says, OMG, my nieces, while not twins, are Autumn and Amber.
That's so special.
Interesting.
It's wonderful.
TC says, not doing something perfectly the first time can stop me in my tracks. I know it's not logical. No, that's like most people.
But we have to realize we are human beings. And if you realize that, it's so like, oh, duh, I'm a human. But part of being a human is part of knowing you are going to fall short of perfection because of how we're actually made up. And we get this, our minds say we want it to be perfect. That prevents us from even starting or even doing, because we haven't laid out what perfect is perceived to be from what we think it is, but we're never going to actually live up to those thoughts.
Letitia said, that's why you don't talk about it. I know, right?
Really live up to those thoughts.
Letitia said, that's why you don't talk about it. I know, right? And
say less.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I like,
say less.
You don't tell people you're trying to lose weight. You know, first of all, you don't tell people you're going keto, because then they become the food police. Like, what is that? Is that keto? You said you were doing keto. And I was like, you weren't saying anything when I was downing Big Macs and Blizzards, okay? But now you see a piece of toast and you're like, oh, what is that? You know, like, people are so hypocritical. You know what
Look
I'm
who's
saying?
in the background.
Do y'all see this stalker in
like
the background?
Like a psychopath waving.
Exactly.
Through
the window.
So guys, like, these are the things we're going to be talking about in the masterclass. The masterclass isn't just for entrepreneurs. The masterclass just isn't for people who are on a diet. The masterclass is for women who are ready to unpack and unlock the power that we have within that's being dimmed from all of life's circumstances, from fear, from doubt, from failing, from
guilt,
shame, all of those things. So that's why we wanted to do this masterclass. So if you've already got your ticket, I always say cartwheel emoji in the comments if you already have your ticket to the masterclass. If you haven't got your ticket, this is your sign that you should attend the masterclass.
Yeah, because this is the sort of stuff we're going to be talking about. And it's the sort of safe space to be able to tell people, because, you know, a lot of people, they don't say.
What is the link for the masterclass? Sean is asking over on Facebook.
I'll go ahead and put that on Facebook in the description of the.
I'll comment it in the live.
Amber's going to comment it on the live right
in the
now.
comments over there.
So, but that's why a lot of people don't talk about what their goals are for themselves, because they're already afraid of not reaching them and the accountability that's going to come with that. Whereas the masterclass in Twinergy in general is a safe space for people, for women.
TC, I see you.
I know, right? To be able to say, I want to attempt this. This is really important to me to do. I'm scared because I've never done it, or I failed at it before, but I want to be accountable to you guys, and I want to be accountable to myself. You know, that's what Twinergy is. It is a safe space for women that want to do better in whatever area of life that is for you. And just know that there are people there to lift you up and to hold you accountable.
Shauna says, okay. Oh my God, totally. Letitia says.
Shauna said, 7 years ago, I had gastric bypass, lost nearly 100 pounds and failed myself. Gained back now, losing again. But every time I do a good loss, then I snack like I'm afraid or something. Yep, mindless. But in the last few months, got off my diabetes meds. Still scared. Congratulations first.
Definitely.
But do you know, I was actually talking about this exact same thing with Joyce. So in my, the hashtag WhackFam, right? We were talking about the fear of actually reaching your goals and how we start to sabotage ourselves, you know? And it's just like,
hey, Maria.
That's why you've lost 100 pounds. You've lost, 50, 60, 70 pounds. But it's always that last 10 pounds that is the most difficult, because that's when you start to just be like, oh, I'm close enough. Let me just start to creep in those old habits. Or like there's something that's stopping you from really pushing over the edge, and it's that self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage.
And in this situation, TC said, yeah, it keeps me from setting goals. Exactly, the fear of failing at them.
Come on now.
In this situation, I had to tell Joyce, it was something that I realized personally, is that people that have lived their life overweight and that they've committed to losing weight, that is how we're most comfortable living our lives, in a state of needing to lose weight. Like ever since what? You're 10, 11, 12, 13, like ever since the age of 11 on, when, you're probably overweight as a child, as soon as you hit adulthood, you've been like, I need to lose weight. And that's how you live your life, in a state of perpetually not being satisfied with yourself, being like, yeah, but I need to drop some weight, And so when you get to the point where like, oh, I actually like how I look, or like, maybe I don't need to eat at a deficit so that I can lose weight. Like you don't understand what it feels like to live that way. So it's easier to go back off the rails, to put back on the pounds, and then to go say, well, now I got to lose weight, because that's how we feel most comfortable.
That's powerful. That is so powerful. So what we want to help you guys do, what we have done, are doing, because one thing about self-development and learning these jewels, it's like, it becomes a part of who you are, because you're never perfect. You'll never be perfect, but you can be the best version of yourself. And that's the goal. So unlocking that power that's already on the inside of you, that version of you that is there, because if you didn't have it on the inside of you to long for better, that would be one thing. And some people have even lost that longing. And that's what we help you get back if you don't have that desire. But if you're like, I have the desire, I need some assistance, I need a community, I need a space to where I can get the knowledge, but I can also hear practical examples from people that I know and that I see. That is the goal of the environment that we're creating over on Twinergy.
Aaliyah said, it's familiar. Change is scary. Exactly. It's
big facts, no cap.
It's familiar. In my case, to want to lose weight,
Yes.
It's familiar to be broke,
That's, in my case, like, it's like, I've never been comfortable just seeing money sit in my bank account. I'm like, it's there. It needs to be spent. Like, why in the world would I just have money and not be spending it? And that was, I always was like, I'm going to be in this perpetual state of paying off debt. I'm going to always be paying off debt. If I don't have a mortgage load worth of credit card debt to be paying off, I don't know what life is like. And because I didn't never believe I really could get out of debt, because I've been in debt for so many years that I never thought it was possible, until I said it's possible, because I have the power to make the decisions that change where I am to where I want to go. What the life you're living right now is a direct result of the choices that you made 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 or 5, 6 months ago. The choices that you made then are what your life is looking like right now.
Absolutely. Shauna says, okay, got my ticket. Perfect timing to actually catch you live.
Yes. Cartwheel emoji.
Cartwheel emoji.
Hey.
TC said, this class is definitely what I need. Thanks. Oh, TC, we're so glad that you're coming.
So glad.
But yeah, it is. And it's familiar to feel the feelings of like, oh man, I want to do that, but I ain't got no money, or I know I shouldn't be swiping this, but like, oh, it's the holidays, or oh, it's something. Like, it's always something, but it's the familiarity of those feelings, even though they're not positive feelings.
Exactly.
They're not even positive feelings.
Come on now.
We're just so used to feeling them that it's like, it's comfortable, Oh, Gigi's here, says hello everyone. Hi,
hey, Gigi. Happy Friday.
Yes. So that is really, I think this year for us, and just this year and last year, we've become a lot more aware of why we're doing the things that we're doing in life. A lot of people just go through their daily routine. They're in their circumstance, their situation. It's like a wash, rinse, and repeat sort of thing. You don't even take the time to step outside of your life and look at it, Like,
you're scared of what you're going to see
and examine it. Yeah, exactly. So we really, I think, have kind of mastered the ability of like stepping back and looking at our life from a third person, from an outside point of view, and just saying, this is not what you want. That you know better, and that you said you wanted to do better, and it's really,
something ain't lining up.
Exactly. It's not lining up. it's not about giving you the answers. It's about making you realize that you already know the answer, pointing you in the direction, and then just helping you realize that you have the tools.
Come on now.
Yes. Mimi Des said, hello, ladies. Have been on keto since 2017. Still have the mindset that I need to lose weight. Don't turn on maintenance. Exactly. Between 1285 and 1400 calories and still 20 total carbs. That's amazing. That's low. Hopefully you are, if that's good for you, but I'm a tall person. I'm 5'10". I could not eat that little.
Tanya says, is the live working? It keeps repeating the same line from Amber.
Nice.
Maybe because Richard's on now downstairs, the Wi-Fi. It's not, is it like, are we stuck?
We might be stuck on Facebook. I'm not sure because it's not counting anymore, I don't think. So
here, hop out and hop back in, you think?
I don't know if you can do that on Facebook.
Oh, you can, seriously, a few seconds from the ugly cry. Okay, that was earlier. It might be because we have piss poor internet.
Let me turn off the Wi-Fi, see what's going on.
So that's what Energy is, guys. That's what we did this live for. We came on here. We wanted to touch base with y'all and say hello. How's it going? Check in. That's what we do. Hold each other accountable. Leah says, is all good for me. Well, wonderful, Leah. Good afternoon, ladies.
The doctor is here.
What up, sis? Happy Friday. We just want to touch base. How is everyone doing? Get in the comments and just give us a tab on your mental space right now. Obviously, considering the fact we are in a whole
pandemic
situation, and then like election season's happening right now. But are you encouraged? Do you feel discouraged? Are you excited? Or are you confused? Do you need motivation? Like, we have to tap in and see where we are. This is a great place to do that right now. But yeah, we're excited. Next Saturday is gonna be here quick.
And I just want to know, how does everyone feel about coming up on the end of the year? I feel like there's either two mindsets. There is, Letitia said you're freezing on Facebook. Hopefully we are coming back on Facebook. But there are two mindsets. I feel like there's like, it's the end of the year. I'm just taking everything off. Like I'm just on autopilot to the end of the year, not trying anything new, not trying to be better, just trying to maintain, or I feel like there's the mindset we should have of like, let's finish the year strong. Like, let's get even better toward the end of the year. But most people, I feel like, use it as a time off when we need to take it as a time on.
D says, hey ladies, wish I could stay, but just wanted to drop y'all a line. Hey sis, thank you for tapping in. Have a good day.
Shauna said, I left Facebook and came to YouTube. Still following you on Facebook earlier, but Facebook itself was being glitchy. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah,
thanks for coming over.
I'm going to say peace on Facebook because clearly it is not working. But everyone, the link is in the comments for the masterclass next Saturday. We hope to see you there.
Bye.
On Facebook.
Lisa says, I'm really trying to ground myself and get back to my hustle. I've hit too many roadblocks and made too many excuses. I just need a reset. Hey, sister.
Exactly.
Thank you for keeping it real. Thank you for expressing where you are with it right now, for recognizing.
That's where I am too. If you follow me, on a daily basis, you've known that I've just been, it's been too loose,
Mm-hmm.
It's in sometimes you need to be loose in your life and you need to give yourself grace and you need to say,
I'm a big proponent of giving grace.
Yeah. And sometimes you need to say, you know what, just do the best you can. Okay. You're doing good. But then other times you need to be like, no, you know better, do better. And I think a lot of time people use giving themselves grace, I guess, as an excuse to not hold themselves accountable, you know? And there are truly times, and it takes a certain amount of awareness to recognize when you're in those times of like, hey, I just need to get back, you know? But other times we know we have the ability to push ourselves. We're just like, oh, I'm just going to give myself grace and, keep making excuses. But then you look up and you realize it's been 6 months and you haven't accomplished anything, and it's like,
Jessica says, could you make a video on size? If I eat mashed cauliflower or fried cabbage one more time, I think variety is key to keeping with it. And especially with the holidays, new keto side ideas would help us all.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, there are plenty of sides. I would say, look at Keto Connect. They're my favorite. I'm not the best person with food advice.
She eats the same thing.
I eat the same thing all the time and I love it. And that just goes to show you don't have to mix things up for the sake of mixing it up if that's not you.
Variety is my spice of life, though.
Yeah, see, but we were just talking about sides. Me and my husband were at the grocery store. But yes, I love cauliflower, but I also love green vegetables. So do you like broccoli? Broccoli and cheese. Richard loves that. Do you like spinach, a salad? There's green and white is basically going to be the best thing to go with.
Bird's life. To be honest, I'm very unhappy with myself. I didn't accomplish anything I set out this year.
I mean, thank you for your honesty.
We appreciate that.
And in some ways, I kind of feel the same as well. Like, but at the same time, we did not accomplish anything.
Yeah.
So I can recognize
perspective.
I did some things, but you're right. When you have these goals, when you have this plan for yourself in your head, and also 2020 took us all out, we had to readjust. But yes, it is about recognizing I can either sit in this unhappiness and be like, well, I didn't do anything. Or you have the power today to start turning it around.
Like, and you can have a totally different tomorrow by the decisions that you make in real time, in the moment. So That is you could have had a crappy year from January to November 6th, but on November 6th, it shifted.
She got it together. You know what I'm saying?
That's the beautiful reality that we want to help you guys to discover and inspire, to let you know that you have all the power.
And it's never too late.
It's never too late.
Yeah. And you don't have to wait for anything. You don't have to wait until you buy certain types of food. You don't have to wait until Monday. You don't have to wait till after Thanksgiving. You don't have to wait for anything. You can start now.
Okay. Bird's life. Okay. So TC, I'm using the end of the year to declutter, to move on.
Yeah.
Necessary.
Awesome.
Great time.
I'm using the end of the year to declare my food cabinet situation. We talked about that today too. I told him I'm about to have a get stuff out of my house giveaway. Like,
I love that.
Get this stuff out.
Y'all, it looks like a freaking grocery store in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That make no sense.
Well, I mean, a lot of that's Richard, but still, yes.
Yeah, he does be making food.
Yes. Shauna says all day long I dream about food, all day I dream about food is one of my favorite food blogs. Yeah. Those people, like, there are callings, right? Those people are recipe bloggers. They love cooking. They love recipes. They love variety, I don't share that love. I love the discipline and the commitment aspect of sticking to the diet. The food is just what I got to eat,
Jastara, possibly?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let Facebook just kick me off. I started a business and I'm trying to find my niche. The masterclass will be a wonderful thing for you to attend, because we want to help people, because finding your niche is a lot easier than you think that it is. It's just about trusting what you're feeling like you're good at or that you love to do, and recognizing the value in what comes naturally or organically to you. So think about what you like to do. What is your business in now? And break down the specifics of your line of business that you're currently in. Is there something that you love more than others? There's your niche, and all the niches the riches is in the niches.
You're right. And that's, and that is one of the things that I had to realize too, is that, when you start a keto YouTube channel, like you see everyone putting out recipes and all that stuff, and you're like, okay, I got to put out recipes, but it's just like, I don't like doing this. I did not get into creating so that I could do stuff I didn't like, you know, and realizing that the only way to be the most successful is to be authentic to yourself, and just accept that there are things about yourself that have made other people successful. You don't got those things. So it's not for you to be successful in that way.
Yeah.
Don't try to copy them. Like, what do you find joy and passion in? And then do that.
Absolutely.
Mimi said, I love the sweatshirt you have on, Autumn. Thanks. See, I actually made this because one of my passions is apparel as well. You can get it on the website, www.watchautumnketo.com/swag. Yes, this is my ketosis sweatshirt.
To start a business and try to do everything with it, and food is my comfort zone. Gain all my weight back.
Exactly. Like, you have to. I know it is.
We're getting real over here in the comments, y'all.
When you are doing something that is when it's difficult and it's unfamiliar and it's scary and you feel like you don't know what you're doing, you want to go back to the thing that makes you feel good, and the thing that makes you feel like you always known, like the thing that you know, and the thing that we know
is food.
You're right. I know.
Shauna, in progress of redoing my garage pantry fridge, got the new cabinet now from the organization All Keto Pantry.
Yeah, for the All Keto Pantry. Yeah, that's exactly what we have. I have we have a cabinet in there that's our snack cabinet, and like we have different shelves, and like this is the keto snack shelf, this is Richard's shelf, because I can't go on that. That's not my
God
shelf.
only knows what's on the shelf.
Exactly, right? So it's important. It's organization means that you have intention. The fact that you're even trying to organize and set things where they go.
Have y'all got y'all's masterclass ticket yet? This jewel that she just dropped right here. It's too much.
That you have the intention to behave a certain way, and that in itself is just so critical, and it's so important. So Dr. Wise said the good doctor needs to go back to school and get her degree. I put off finishing my education ever since my daughter was in middle school. First of all, your daughter's 35 now. Can you believe Dr. Wise has like a 20-year-old, 21-year-old?
No.
Exactly. I was like, so you had this child when you were 4.
I can't believe it.
But
Dr. Wise is literally gorged.
Dr. Wise, yes, exactly. It's going back. It's getting your education. It's realizing that you have the power to do all the things you said you were going to do. And look at this, Dr. Wise. Look, raising a kid is important.
Yes.
Being a mother is important.
Being a present parent is important.
Present parent is important. And a lot of people might rest on the, well, I'm doing that and that's important. But when you have that next level of awareness and say, but I still know what I'm capable of and I can do more, that's scary to think about, like, wanting more.
TC, have to go back to work. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, TC.
Bye, TC. So glad that you're here.
Leah, hashtag the riches is in the niches.
Yeah.
I mean, Autumn put me up on game.
Yeah. And do you know where I learned that from?
Where?
A t-shirt making course that I took.
It's lit.
Yeah, it is. It's like they're because anything, especially when it comes to business, this is just business minded. Anything that comes to business, you want to invoke emotion, and niches invoke emotion. Like keto is a niche. And aren't we passionate about it?
I'm emotional.
Don't we have strong emotion about it? But like schnauzers and poodles are niches, People that love their poodles, they go hard for their poodles, So it's all about
I go up to bat for my baby dogs.
Oh my gosh. So it's all about, so the concept is just zeroing in on a true passion and then finding that community and cultivating it. So yeah.
Shauna says Richard's shelf equals land of no return, basically.
Exactly.
There's just so many
snacks for no reason.
I mean, I love coming over here and Richard's cooking. I'm like, it smells like a restaurant in here.
You guys, my husband it's such a dichotomy. Like when he cooks food, he cooks such good, healthy food. Roast, vegetables, greens, salads and steaks. And like all he cooks is great food. But butters. He loves him some snacks. So he'll have like gummy candy, Oreos, things like that. And it's just like, he's a snacker. When he eats really well. And that's why he looks the way he does. But it's just like, yeah, he has a snack thing going on that I cannot indulge with him because that would be a problem.
He's showing out.
You know what I'm
he
talking
literally
about?
shows all the way out.
Dr. Wise said, I just let motherhood take over. I was studying for a degree in business management.
We have to do a course on mother. I have so many clients who are moms.
I'm not nobody's mama. So we're going to be consulting with you guys.
We're going to be outsourcing, but from some very relatable folk. Because all moms can, I feel like, relate to that in a way.
Yeah. And the things you put on hold, for your child, which once again, me not being a mother, it's just like, I get it. And, in a way.
That's one of the reasons why you aren't going to become a mother.
Yeah. The children need you. But I feel like when they're no longer children, the role, you play shifts in a way that you have time for yourself again.
Children, what people fail to realize as adults, because we're not, children are much more resilient than we give them credit for. And as you age, we become more stagnant and stuck and less able to bounce back from the things that we fail from. When a kid's learning how to walk, it'll literally just keep getting up every time it falls without even thinking about it.
Yep.
When you become an adult, you fail at your diet, you're so much less likely to try that diet again because you failed one time at it.
Yep.
When how many times did you fail before you actually started walking? The time where that one day you went from crawling to walking and you never went back to crawling again, essentially.
Man, that's deep. Riding a bike. It's like, it's because the children, it's the resiliency that you said, but this is the thing that I've just kind of learned this year that has really stuck with me. You can't fail if you don't quit. You can't fail at learning how to ride a bike.
Woo!
If you fall off the bike 999 times, and then on the 1,000th time you got it, you did not fail. You now know how to ride a bike. And that was the whole point in the beginning, wasn't it? If you would have stopped at attempt at fall of 998, you're like, yeah, gosh, I failed 998 times and I don't know how to ride a bike. But the second that you get the thing that you were working toward, the amount of time that it took you to get there literally means nothing.
That's so good.
So
that's good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Jastara says, I'm a mother of 4 and my youngest one has autism. I started my business so I can never have to work again and be there for him. I mean, never having to work for someone again. I feel you. Working, that's just what life is not filled with, but we all have to work in a way. So you're finding out how to work in a way that makes the most sense for you,
your family.
And that's very honorable.
Yeah. Putting in the work for someone else or putting in the work for yourself. Putting in the work.
Pick a side.
Yeah, pick a side. You're going to have to put in the work. But yes, being able to put in the work in a way that still allows you to be there for your family in the way that you need to, that's really what it's all about.
I feel you, girl. Congrats on that for sure.
Yeah, Jessica said you don't fail if you don't quit. Yeah, I mean,
you're right.
Honestly, so that's what I'm saying. Like, a cheat day in terms of my diet is not failing because I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up the diet. Oh, Autumn, I thought you did keto. Yeah, no, I don't do that anymore. Like, no, that's never. That will never be the case. So it's like, I'm still crawling on my journey. 30 steps forward, 7 steps back, 28 more steps forward, 4 steps back, 10 steps forward. But I'm still going forward.
Because let me tell y'all something. We're never standing still.
Yeah, you're right.
We're either going forwards or we're going backwards. That's the harsh reality. So pick the intention. I saw somebody said shirt up there. The intention is the game changer. The switch in your mind, the decision making is the game changer, because you can go through your day passively, subconsciously not making a decision because you're doing the same habits that you do every single day. Or you could put a halt in the middle of that and decide to do something different, which is why you do have the power to change whatever it is that you're doing in order for it to be something different. That's why you can make tomorrow the best day of your life, even if you had the year from
HE double hockey stick.
So
yes. So it's
hello, sisters.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hey,
good to
Sylvia.
See you. So yeah, we have hit our 30-minute mark. So we're gonna leave you for today. But just know
you can get so much more of this.
Yeah. So just know that these are just the exact type of topics that we're going to be going over, the types of conversations that we're going to be having. And then we're going to be talking about tips and strategies and practical things that you can start to implement in your life on a daily basis in our masterclass next Saturday. It's entitled From Struggle to Success, How to Get Out of Your Own Way, because we're just in our own way. You know? How to get out of your own way and finally make 2021 the year that you start living the life you deserve.
Link is in the comments. Yes. Link is in the bio.
Yeah, in the description. I'll make sure it's in the description of this video. Give us a hashtag replay if you're watching this, but we can't wait to see you there. And so we're also going to be live next Wednesday, or as I like to call it, Twinsday. For Whack Twinsday.
It's the vibration.
Yes. And then also next Friday, the day before the masterclass, we're going to be going live again, just to, hit you with these personal and self-development sorts of things. And be on the lookout for more of this coming on both, Watch Autumn Keto, Watch Amber, Facebook, everywhere,
We out here.
Yeah, because we are growing and it's expanding and realizing that the discipline that we apply in certain areas of our life can really help us everywhere. And
Shauna says, thank you. You made my day.
Thank you, Shauna. You made our day.
You made our day is clearly made.
Gigi said, great talk, guys. Have a great day, ladies. Thank you.
All right, Gigi.
So, you guys, you know me. You'll see me and Richard tomorrow morning over on my other channel, Watch Autumn, at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Check us out next Wednesday over here on Watch Autumn Keto, 8:30 p.m.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets to the masterclass and have a great day, everyone. And realize you can start turning it around today.
Thanks, P. Denby.
Bye.